After SSC changed its vendor, there are certain subtle changes in the question papers, and those changes can be clearly understandable and adaptable provided we take a closer look at the question papers. And now that we have the right kind of data, let's talk about what are the changes that we need to do in our preparation to pass the upcoming exams of 2025 in flying colors. And let's make this discussion with reference to CHSL 2025. Hello and welcome to Siddhi. CHSL 2025 starts from 12th of November and that leaves us with 25 odd days. In the next 10 minutes, let's talk about what are the changes that we need to do, what mocks we need to write and where to write those mocks, and what are the new topics that we need to prepare for the exam. And let's get started. And I will give you a 7-pillared strategy, and there is one more very important update that I want to talk about with respect to CHSL, and I'll talk about the update at the end. Now, among the 7 pillars that I want to talk about, first pillar is I want you to understand the composition of question papers. See, there are certain new topics, but even today, the composition of old papers or old topics is more than 60 to 65% in your question papers, and the weightage of new topics is around 30 to 35%. So, you need to divide your day in the same manner. 60% of your day, you will give it for your revision of your old topics, old notes, and 30% of your day, or at max 35% of your day, goes in understanding and learning the new topics. So that's the first thing. Next thing is you need to give mocks and you need to give latest mocks. Please give latest pattern mocks. You give 1 mock a day. Now there are 2 types of mocks. One is latest pattern based mocks and second are model mocks. I suggest you to give SSC model mocks of 2025, and those mocks are available in Siddhi app. All you need to do is download Siddhi app, go to tests and resources, and within tests and resources you have SSC 2025 model papers. And if you are a regular follower of Siddhi, you know what model papers is, and those model papers are available in Siddhi app, tests and resources as tests. Please give those tests. Next, third pillar that we are going to talk about is a big change with respect to vocabulary. There is a change, there is improvisation with respect to vocabulary, and they are asking new kinds of words and new kinds of questions. So your source, there are 2 different sources. One is SSC model papers of 2025 and steno compilation that is available openly. And next is most important vocabulary for SSC exams of 2025. At Siddhi, we prepared a compilation, the first compilation of 2025 vocabulary, and this is the compilation. This compilation is also available exclusively in Siddhi app. You can download this from tests and resources section, and this is around 12 to 15 pages of vocabulary document, and this is the first compilation. We will update these compilations and stay tuned with our channel. Once we update it, we will post it on this channel and you can use this vocabulary as your reference and you can prepare from this vocabulary. That will be more than enough for your preparation. And the fourth pillar that we are going to talk is about maths. In maths, you will have 2 different compositions. One, advanced math, where you will have easy and conceptual questions, and in arithmetic you will have calculative questions. So to be ready for calculative questions, I have one suggestion for you. Practice calculations on a daily basis. This is going to be a game changer with respect to your mathematics. Especially if you are giving CPO 2025, focus on calculations because you have sectional timing. So you need to complete 50 questions in 30 minutes, and you will do that only when you're damn good at calculations. So focus on calculations. And the next thing, next pillar number 5 is within mathematics, there is a revival of certain questions. That is, once TCS started conducting the questions, they stopped asking certain sections or they stopped giving more prominence to certain topics. But there is a revival of these topics, and this is the list of the topics. First is ladder fractions. You have ladder fraction type of questions. These are old pattern questions itself. You can see more number of such questions in your exams. Then you have radian based conversions within trigonometry, the radian questions. Then you have right prism, right pyramid, pyramids with octagonal base, and figures such as frustum, solid hemisphere and hollow hemisphere or hollow cylinder, etc. Then you have focus on coordinate geometry. Within coordinate geometry, the questions are very easy provided you know the right kind of formula, and all you need is 20 to 25 minutes to get a grip on coordinate geometry. Next is you have application based questions on mensuration. That is, for example, a sphere is melted and casted into smaller spheres, what is going to happen? Or you are folding a rectangular canvas into a conical shaped tent, or you are going to cut a cone with a plane which is parallel to the base. These kind of questions. And there is certain amount of emphasis on statistics. There might be questions on statistics, or there might not be questions on statistics in CHSL, but in tier 2 you will have questions on statistics. Please be careful with it. Next is questions involving certain certs. This is one sample question that I wanted to show you. For example, X is given as this particular cert. They're asking you what is the value of this cert, or else they'll give you two kinds of certs. For example, this is one cert and this is other cert. They'll ask you which is larger. So these are the kinds of questions that are being revived. So make sure you prepare these topics of maths as well. Next, you have series based questions also in maths. Please make sure you prepare these kind of series questions. Next, pillar number 6 is with respect to reasoning. In reasoning, there is one change that is seen across papers, that is incorporation of critical reasoning and judgment based questions. And along with that, in Steno 2025 papers especially, there is incorporation of computational reasoning also, that is input output questions as well. So my suggestion for you is, please be prepared for critical reasoning, analytical reasoning, and along with that, please have a grip on input output reasoning also. Next is current affairs. With respect to current affairs, 8 months is more than enough. Please don't go beyond that. They are asking questions beyond 8 months, but the return on investment in preparing current affairs beyond 8 months is near zero. So please don't prepare those topics. Next is certain changes that I want to talk to you about. First change, this is especially with respect to GS section. The first change is with respect to books and authors questions. In all graduation standard question papers, and in fact in Steno question papers, they're asking theme of the book. Earlier the question was what is the book or who is the author of the book, but now there are multi-statement questions based on what is the theme of the book, what is the summary of the book. You will have these kind of questions in your tier 2, and there are chances that these kind of questions can be seen in CHSL as well, but in MTS you will have questions which are one-liners as usual, and the same change will apply for CPO also. Next is there is higher amount of focus on sports, and there is more focus on topics of India and its neighborhood and ISRO and various space technologies, whereas the weightage of certain topics such as folk dances, classical dances has definitely come down. Along with that, there are some more changes with respect to questions on environment and ecology, climate change, sustainability, etc., etc. And I will pick up each of these topics, each of those subjects, and I will do detailed videos, and the upcoming videos will be the guidance videos for MTS and tier 2. So in the comment section, you tell me what is the first topic that you want me to talk about, and I will start talking about the videos. I will start talking about the topics for tier 2 and MTS exams. And now is the update that I want to talk about. For CHSL 2025, SSC gave you an option to pick date and shift of your exam, and it is mandatory. It's not an option. If you don't pick it up, SSC will consider that you are not interested to write the exam, and they might not issue your hall tickets also. So today, right now, log in into your portal and pick up your date and shift of your exam and lock it in, and that way you will secure your date and slot of the exam. All the best for CHSL 2025. See you in the next videos.